Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sasono. I am the student of Faculty of Medicine, Sultan Agong Islamic University, Indonesia. As you can see on the screen, the topic of our presentation today is the common errors in focusing the light on the retina or refractive errors, called short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Today's topic is of particular interest to those of you who want to know more about the two refractive errors. My presentation will take about 20 minutes. As we make know, our eyes are exceptionally well-designed cameras that use simple yet intricate optics to make us see clearly. Did you know the eyesight problems are common and often do not occur because of eye disease? People can have healthy eyes but still be short-sighted or long-sighted. The good news is that most people with either short-sight or long-sight can be treated if they have access to corrective lens in the form of glasses or contact lens. It is also possible to correct many refractive errors by laser eye surgery. To start with, I will talk about the normal vision. Then I will give you a short introduction on how our eyes work in normal vision. After that, I will talk about refractive errors and the treatments. Finally, I will talk about short and long sightedness. Let's begin by normal vision. You probably heard the saying, "I have normal vision," but what does that really mean? 20/20 means normal vision. 20/20 is a term used to express normal vision or visual acuity test by reading a snail eye cut at a distance of 20 feet. If you have 20/20 vision, you can see clearly at 20 feet what a person with normal vision can see from 20 feet. Calling normal vision 20/20 vision is true for eye care professionals in the US, but no, but not everywhere in the world. In Europe and elsewhere, eye-care professionals will say that normal vision is 6/6 vision because they use the measurement of 6 meters instead of 20 feet. Can your vision be better than 20/20? Yes, having 20/20 visions means you have normal or average visions. Contrary to popular belief, this number is technically not considered perfect vision. Some people, mostly children, have vision that's better than 20/20, like 20/15 vision or 20% vision. This means that you can see something 20 feet away, or like a line on an A card that most people can see when they are 15 feet away, or 20 or 15 or 10 feet away, or 20 or 10 or 10. That's all I have to say about normal vision. To understand the eye disorders, we must first understand how they help us to see. So let me turn now to how our normal eyes help to see. Help to see. Your eye works in a similar way to a camera. The different parts of your eye work together to help you see image and send visual information to your brain. This process happens extremely quickly. The part of the eye is made of the cornea, iris, pupil, and lens, and focus the image onto the retina. The cornea is the clear front window of the eye. The iris works like a shutter in the camera. It has the ability to enlarge and shrink depending on how much light is entering the eye. The lens works like the lens in camera. In the camera, shortening and lightening its width in order to focus light rays properly. The retina function much like the film in a cameras. It is like sensitive membrane that covers the back of the eye. This membrane consists of millions of nerve cells which gather together behind the optic nerve. When you look at an object, like reflect from the object enters your eye through the cornea and goes to your lens. Your pupil gets bigger and smaller to control the amount of light that gets into your eye. Your cornea and lens refract or bend the light to bring what you're seeing into focus. Like reach in the retina at the back of your eye, and the retina changes the image into electrical impulse or signal. The optic nerve transfers the signal to the part of your brain that's responsible for vision or visual cortex. The optic nerve carries signals from both eyes and at once. Your brain interprets what you've seen. It combines in the visual information from both eyes and brings it all together into one clear image. I have told you about how our eyes work. Let's move on to a disorder that affect the its ability to refract or bend light. It means that the shape of your eye does not bend light correctly, resulting in a blurred image. The make it that makes it difficult for the eye to focus on what it is saying. Depending on the type of or refractive error, you may struggle all the time or only in specific situations. The F, the severity of the error determines how much it will affect your vision. But errors may hardly affect your sight at all, while severe errors may leave you unable to live a normal life without vision correction. You can have a refractive error in one or both eyes. When an error is present in both eyes, it may not be equally severe in both. You can also have different refractive errors in each of your eyes. There is usually nothing you can do to prevent a refractive error from developing in your eyes because their cause be the shape of your eye, cornea or lens, or change to this part of your eyes. There's no way to prevent refractive errors. There's also nothing you can do to prevent your child from being born with a refractive error. Refractive errors are extremely common. Around 2 3 billion people globally have one or more refractive errors affecting their sight. There are four main types of refractive errors: myopia or nearsightedness, difficulty seeing things that are far away; hyperopia or farsightedness, difficulty seeing things up close; presbyopia, an extreme form of farsightedness that sometimes happens when the lens of your eye hardens over time; astigmatism, asmi- astigmatism, or blurred vision at all distance. That's all. That's all I have to say about what you need to know about refractive error. What are the symptoms of refractive errors? The most common symptom of refractive errors is blurred vision. Patients report symptoms of eye strain and blurring, with difficulty in prolonged reading, symptoms of double vision, haziness, glare or halos around bright lights, squinting and headache may also occur. Some people may not notice the symptoms of refractive error. It's important to get eye exams regularly so your eye doctor can make sure you're seeing as clearly as possible. If you wear glasses or contact lens and still have the symptoms, you might need a new prescription. Talk to your eye doctor and get an eye exam if you are having trouble with your vision. Next, What is the treatment for refractive errors? A doctor can correct refractive errors with glasses or contact lens or fix the refractive error with surgery. Glasses. Eyeglasses are the simplest and safest way to correct refractive errors. Your eye doctor will prescribe the right eyeglass lens to give you the clearest possible vision. Contacts. Contact lens sit on the surface of your eyes and correct refractive errors. Your eye doctor will fit you for the right lens and show you how to clean and wear them safely. Fourth, intraocular lens. The intraocular lens is fit, fit in those people who do not have the option for LASIK surgery. Refractive lens exchange. During the process, the natural lens is replaced with a synthetic lens. The multifocal lens may be used that can focus both on the far and near objects. Surgery. Some types of surgery, like laser eye surgery, can change the shape of your cornea to fix refractive errors. Your eye doctor can help you decide if surgery is right for you. That's all I have to say about refractive errors and the available treatment options. Let's move on to what you need to know about short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Short-sightedness or narrow-sightedness is also known as myopia. It occurs when your eyes cannot focus clearly on subject in the distance. You can be short-sighted if your cornea is too short or if your eyeball is too long. When this happens, like rays coming into the eye focus slightly in front of your retina rather instead of on it, making faraway objects look fuzzy. Short-sightedness causes objects further away to appear blurred, which can affect your vision when you are driving. When you are driving, playing sports, or trying to recognize people and object at a distance. This can lead to eye strain, headache, and fatigue. Diagnosis: nearsightedness is diagnosed by a basic eye exam. Your eye care specialist will likely ask both your charts or your medical history and ask about any medication. Farsightedness or hyperopia make it is fire, fairly easy to see objects quite some distance away, but objects at least that arm's length are blurred. It's the opposite of myopia. If you have farsightedness, you might be able to read words on a screen on the other side of the room clearly, but will struggle to read notes you're typing on your laptop that's right in front of you. Your eye growing too short from front to back causes farsightedness. Another cause is your corneal lens being too flat or not being curved enough. This defect causes light rays to focus just behind the retina. People with farsightedness are usually born with it. Also known as hypermetropia, longsightedness affects the way you see objects in close range. People who suffer from longsight are usually able to see objects in the distance clearly, but not those nearby. You can be longsighted if your eyeball is too short or your cornea too flat in curvature. This defect causes light rays to focus just behind the retina, so it is fairly easy to see objects quite some distance away. But objects at least than arm's length are blurred. This is usually a result of genetics. If others in your family have it, you are more likely to develop long sighted. It is possible for anyone to be long-sighted at any age, but it is most inevitable that you become more long-sighted as you get older. Age- Age-related long-sightedness is called presbyopia, and it develops in most people in their mid to late 40s. It is not disease, but a result of natural aging in which the lens inside the eye becomes less flexible. Thank you. That concludes my presentation today. In conclusion, thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.